that's what you saute, okay?
Wait, mommy, start over.
We just,
What have you told her so far?
we cut three tomatoes in big pieces. It doesn't have to be small.
We cut them into fours.
Uh-huh. And let's say half of a onion, cut it in pieces. A quarter of bell pepper. If it's small, half. If it's big, quarter.
How many garlics did we put in there? Two garlics.
Uh-huh. But we're gonna put some garlic salt too.
And then we did talk about the fish already. There's two salmon heads. And you gotta make sure you clean out the gills. There's a whole catfish in there, though you can technically just use half a catfish if you want to. Make sure you include the catfish head. There's swine fish fillet. We put 4 pieces, and shrimp.
So over there, mommy, you just put it in water to boil?
No, olive oil and butter.
Little bit of olive oil and a little bit butter, okay? We're gonna saute there.
For how
Then
long?
we're gonna use this, okay? These condiments. This is chicken seasoning.
Chicken bouillon.
Okay, yeah.
And this is garlic salt. That's your taste. I never measured it.
Also
And this is
And then what's that? Fish powder, mommy? Show the camera what it is.
it's called Chef Merito. Chef Merito. It's for fish. They have for beef, chicken.
Show the other camera over there too.
Oh, but that's for fish, right?
Chef Merito. For fish, especially for fish. Seafood. All kinds of seafood.
¿Tú fish already? ¿Ya viste cómo está friendo eso, mija?
Esto puede ser una cucharada.
Oh, mira.
That's more than a cucharada, mommy.
No, ven, eso porque está saliendo hoyitos así. Or maybe 1.5 then. This is Himalayan salt.
Salt.
Yes.
Pero enséñale qué clase es, Johnny.
So you put butter and olive oil in there?
but very little.
A little bit of olive oil first, so the butter won't burn. It's burning.
You get too close to the pan, you're gonna burn your arm like that, mama. You can't burn yourself
Y ya anotó todos los pescaditos que tienen que comprar. Y ahora by hand, mira, la cabeza le da sabor a la sopa.
Yes,
How long do you saute it for?
when everything is nice and tender, you see that it's cooked already.
She's crushing the tomato. Get the flavors out. God, that smells so good already.
¿Oíste ese mensaje, Johnny? Así, ¿va?
¿De quién? No. Me ha salido y no ha habido ningún mensaje.
One new message.
982-5210.
End of final message.
The celery you cut it just in medium chunks like that.
Do you need a cutting board, Mom? No?
Oh, mira.
And so was it like two things of celery?
Yeah. And 2 small carrots or one. For later. And if you want to do it faster, you have to let it cool down to blend it. Entonces lo que hago yo le pongo un poquito de hielo y bien pronto se pone frío, ¿no?
You put it on ice or you put ice inside?
I put ice over here. Because we need a little bit of water to blend it, so instead of the water I put ice. It's gonna melt right away because it's hot.
Levi was asking for salmon soup a few weeks ago, and Ken decided, okay, I'm gonna attempt to make it. So he looked up a recipe online, and it was nothing like it. But it was decent. It tasted decent. But Levi was like,
This is
I don't want this. I want the regular one.
Oh.
He actually kept on saying regular. To him, like regular means the original.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he first looked at it, he's like, that's not salmon soup.
Oh, poor kid. What happened, Doug?
No, no.
You're not gonna find a similar recipe online like this.
No.
It's cute.
Who taught you how to make this, Mama?
I don't remember.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Mita even used to make it or not. I don't recall. I know Sabo
No.
makes it,
Yeah.
but he doesn't use all these fishes. They use like
No.
one fish and shrimp and that's it.
Ellos no dicen estar nada más.
Oh, dice, este es sopita levanta muertos, dice. Siempre.
So those were salmon fillets
With the skin.
Does it have to be with the skin or not? It could be without the
With
skin.
the skin or without the skin, Whatever you have, whatever you buy.
Pero dice que hay que sacar las tripas de pescado, Chuna.
Yeah,
Pero ya vienen cortados los pescados. No hay que
Yes.
sacarlos.
Like the fillets are already there.
Yeah, filet, Melissa, without the skin and they get ready. And they're big, so I cut it in half.
Which one?
See, these are long.
Oh,
So
you
I
cut it in half?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I have 4
That's the
pieces
swine,
right there.
right? That's the
4
swine.
pieces. That's the swine.
And she
Mom
said,
says swine, but it's swine.
Why?
Y camarón, ajá, camarón del grande,
I'll
¿eh?
call it whatever your mom wants to call it.
So what?
Is it swine?
SWAI, I think.
Is it swine?
Doesn't have any.
No N. You always put
Then
an
what's
N.
swine? That's
Swine
is that pig?
is a pig.
Pig. One cup of ice.
Uh-huh, 1 cup of ice. And that's gonna be the salsa for the soup.
¿No tienes cansada tu pierna, mi amor?
Maybe a little bit more. No, no
No.
estaba haciendo mucho. Voy a caminar un poquito afuera, pero un poquito más. Para que se enfríe más pronto. Azul.
Now what, Mom?
We're gonna blend that. That's what we did it to.
It reminds me
Down
of
a
like
little bit.
pollo guisado a little bit.
Oh, did I record? No, I wrote it down. I wrote down how to make
Oh,
pollo
we
guisado.
learned how to make some
I
pollo
made
guisado.
it the other day, yeah.
Came out very
Sunday.
good.
I made it by, yeah, I wrote it. I was like,
Okay,
see
you
the
said
note. Yeah.
You should just make a, you know how they made a cookbook for
Uh-huh.
grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. The recipe.
Is it the same recipe?
Because it's
Mommy?
funny how so many times I've gone back to Mitas, like when I'm making like, you know, just even when I make quesadilla,
Uh-huh.
like I was like, is it, or flan, I was like, is it 3 eggs or 4 eggs? Like, I forget.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't make it all the time. Though my mom's learned how to make pollo guisado.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I'm impressed with my mom, she didn't know.
She said, Ma, Sonia wanna make pollo guisado. How do you make the pollo guisado? So I told her. And I say, if you want Mita's recipe, put some Coca-Cola.
Yeah, grandma
Uh-huh.
used Coca-Cola or she used orange juice.
Uh-huh.
Whichever one she had, but she preferred the
Orange
Coke.
juice.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I
good.
do like the flavor it gives, but I don't want to be putting Coke in my food.
It sounds weird, but it's, you
It
can't
just
even
has-
taste
I
it.
know, but I don't. Coke is not good.
These orange
though.
juice though, it
Yeah.
gives the same.
Uh-huh, orange. Uh-huh. Squeeze an orange. Okay, this is the amount of the water, the soup, the one, the
¿Vas a
amount
usar
that you
agua
want.
del chorro?
Yeah.
¿Por qué?
You're gonna
boil.
cook it. You're gonna cook it.
Ese es el, mija.
It boils.
Yeah.
You should use the fridge water, Mom.
No, take forever.
That's good fluoride source.
For your teeth.
Okay, bueno, pues a ver.
So it's about halfway filled, the pint of water.
Oh, fish soup is the fastest soup that you can make. Because the fish and everything cooks very fast.
Quiero ver y vais para que vea que esto no es fácil, mija.
When I do it, I always have this ready. So it's a lot faster, you know.
So you can do it right.
And then you just put the heads first, maybe 5 minutes before everything else, and then let it cook.
Are you just
Then-
letting the water boil right now?
Yes,
So what you gotta do when you start doing this, I want you to watch me, okay? Watch me, okay? And after you finish, and you eat the soup, did you like it? Yeah. Okay. Do you watch how I do it? Because next time you're gonna cook, give it. A ver qué te dice.
I don't know if he's gonna like it after he sees
Oh!
all those fish.
I can't show it to him.
You
I
Uh-huh.
won't
won't
be able to
want
show
it.
it to him.
Yeah,
So you added more water in there,
a little bit,
But wait, where?
right here. She
That's
added-
why I didn't put so much water in the
She added more water after she blended it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
to help her
It's easier
To
to
make it
strain
more
it,
watery, probably?
to strain it
And it's
easier.
easier to strain it.
Before, would you not strain it, Mommy?
No. Pero por Levi, entonces lo hago yo ahora.
And you don't feel like it changes the taste when you strain it?
Not exactly, no. No,
It's
the
the same.
flavor is there.
With pollo guisado, would you strain it always?
Mm-hmm.
You've always strained it with pollo
I don't like
guisado?
it too thick.
¿Y eso qué son?
Tomate, cebolla, chile verde, ajo.
Oh,
Ajá.
mira. entonces no
Que
son-
sea salteado ahí antes ya.
Oh, y lo grinder, right?
So the only difference between this
Ah,
and pollo
bueno.
guisado is that pollo guisado has mustard.
Ajá.
And this
And
one
the
has
sauce.
fish sauce.
Ajá.
And the other one
And
just
soy
has,
sauce?
no,
Yeah,
this
no.
one has the fish powder.
And the other one.
The
Well, the
other
other
one
one
has
has pollo
just
guisado, you
chicken.
marinate it with
Yes.
Yeah.
mustard.
A day
With
before is
mustard.
even better. Now
And
you
you
make
put
maybe
the
Uh-huh.
Horshire.
The first time our mom made it,
English
she
sauce.
told you she made pollo guisado. And she said, Mom, she's like, Michelle, how'd you pollo guisado? She had a big pot. And tasted
Mira.
it and had no taste.
Para que te salga bien.
Why?
She forgot to put, I was like, Mom, I go, this doesn't taste very good.
She told me about it.
Yeah, and she's like, well, just put a lot of chili on it, like so that there's flavor. And I'm like, what did you do? Like, there's no flavor. And I was like, did you put mustard? And she's like, no. She was like, Grandma always used to put mustard. And she called. I don't know if she called Maria Sonia or if she called my grandma.
Yeah.
Pollo
But-
pescado.
And then I think she called Mita, and Mita's like, oh, of course you have to put, And then I was like, you have to put orange juice or Coke.
The juice or Coke,
Did we put orange juice on the one I made?
No, porque puse Coca-Cola.
You did put Coca-Cola? I didn't see when she put in Coca-Cola.
Cuando you start doing your own, ven que la primera vez, ven que me tenga y
And
luego
do
la
it
watch.
myself.
No,
You watch
y
me?
entonces ella te puede ver.
She'll
I'll get
critique.
nervous.
No, pero ella te corrige, mira, ahora te
Okay,
falta
I'll bring
esto,
all the
síguele.
stuff.
No, viendo así uno aprende.
Yeah.
Seguro, claro.
Okay, I will bring everything, and I'll make it for you guys.
No, pero lo que pasa es que para que ella te esté supervisando, ¿ves? Porque yo tengo una cosa, mira. Si hay un caminito, esa es mi idea. Make it right, make it left, make it right, make it left, make it right, left. Pero, si lo haces 5, 10, 8 veces, the more you do it, boom, se te queda acá.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Eso está como, me acuerdo cuando trabajaba en la venta de los carros, y esos muchachos, le dije a uno que era de allá de ¿cómo se llama? Que era de de argentino, Joey se llamaba.
Oh, Joey.
Mira Joey, le digo, él nomás era vendedor y todo. Le digo, yo me voy a ir al otro dealer y tú te quedas aquí de asistente. Oh, no, dice, no, mira, y tú vas a hacerlo, no, dice, yo no, ven, nomás siéntate. Ahora mira, ahí está. Ahí dice, le llaman name, fue el primer nombre. Y ahora, pase aquí, y se fue, ok, ahora otra vez. Ahorita como una vez, y pónselo, es todo. ¿Ah? It's just repetition.
Yep.
¿Ah? You repeat something,
Keep on doing that.
es como cuando vas a aprender una palabra en inglés. ¿Ah? Por ejemplo, tú sabes qué quiere decir what you say. Ya sabes qué dice what you say. No lo sabes.
No.
Es que
I'm laughing because you're already laughing at that joke.
este hombre vino de Centroamérica, pero no hablaba inglés, ¿no? Y se ve para Nueva York, New York. Entonces cuando veo la estatua de la libertad, y venía un americano y dice, oye, me dice, ¿quién hizo eso? Le dice, y yo soy americano, what you say? Dice, oh, what you say lo hizo. Dice, wow. Dice. Y en eso veo los edificios, le dije, ay, los edificios, wow, ese edificio, dice, va. Y venía otro americano y dice, oiga, ¿quién hizo ese edificio? What you say? Dice, oye, what you say hace de todo, dice, es la estatua de la libertad, ese edificio, ¿va? Y así va. De repente viene un entierro, funeral, funeral. Y dice, ahí viene un americano de otro americano y dice, oiga, dice, ¿quién se murió? Dice, what you say, ¿quién se murió? What you say.
Está muy activo.
What you say, se murió, dice. Y era bueno para hacer edificios y todo, ¿va? Dice, what you say, die, man. Yeah.
Oh, Daddy.
Do you want me to watch those when you're saying I can watch them? Watch it.
Ah, está bien. Ya está.
No quiero dar los casos, mira.
Oh, you
Ese
want
es mi trabajo, ¿no?
Ay, el que lava los trastos ahora.
¿Qué está pasando ahorita, papi?
Yo cocino y lavo, porque no me gusta después que haya el montón, porque ya no quiero lavar entonces.
Yeah, no, I do the same. Every time I make something, I like if something takes 5 minutes to like cook or the sauce is doing it, I'm just already cleaning. But if you can't,
You like to wait?
no, he's one of those where like he'll just stare at it and wait for it to boil. And I'm just like, you could be cleaning up and like, I just hate seeing like clutter,
Yeah.
especially after you're just tired, especially because I have to wait for Levi to eat and then finally I get to eat, and then after that I'm just like, oh my god, it's so I try to just clean it up everything.
Porque tira agua está por allá tira agua mucha. porque
Pero
usa
deja
mucho
todos
jabón,
los
mucha agua.
platos limpios.
Limpiecito, sí.
You
Okay.
like to save food for the next day.
A mí si no retiran así tiene el jabón. You gotta make sure you get the soap out
What
of
is
the
a
plate.
good
You have to teach
dishwasher?
my mom. My mom doesn't know how to wash
Oh
dishes.
gosh.
I've gone there and I was like, Mom, what is this?
I
And she's like, I don't know how to
know.
wash dishes.
At least she admits it.
No, she does admit it. She,
No.
That's
She
why
don't
my
like
dad,
to wash
my
dishes.
dad does a great job.
Yeah.
She don't like to wash dishes.
Oh,
but
sí,
yeah,
but
But
you
she
get
does.
like-
She'll do it just because like she doesn't want to wait for my dad if he's not there. But sometimes I was just like, I'm gonna do it because I don't want my mom doing it. Yeah.
Papi, levanta tu mano.
Oh, okay, so
Oh, sorry. Here, let me move it.
No, I just don't want him to step on
Yeah. Here, let me move it. I brought my computer in case I get called.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you taste it, you will. Okay, let's see. If you.
What is it missing,
Then you
Michelle?
did something else. Taste a little bit.
How would I know what it needs?
you will see the difference.
Taste it,
Did you mix it, Mommy, a little bit before?
Yes, Pero for me, it's more.
Wait, don't tell her.
Okay.
I think it
You
needs
got
more
double
salt.
when you get that.
It's not
Yes.
salty.
Okay, this is a little bit salty,
Then I
and
like
this is
salt,
salty
so-
too. These
Well,
are
this
salty
one has
too.
garlic salt, right? Yeah.
Yeah, But this is a little
So
bit
give
more
it
of
more of the
this.
fish taste?
Yeah.
It's good, but yeah, you're missing salt. This here. Adding a little bit more salt
Chicken.
and chicken bouillon
Yeah.
and pescador.
Everything, I
Uh-huh.
guess.
Sí.
Pescador. And
Chef Merito.
I have that one, I think, but for meat. Yeah, the red
This
one.
for meat, for chicken,
I
and
use it for carne
seafood.
asada and it's really good.
Yeah. And when it starts boiling, then I put the heads first. Let it boil a little bit. Then the rest of the fish. And I put the cilantro and this. Oh no, I put this first because
Wow.
this takes longer than the fish.
And cilantro
Okay.
you put last or no?
Huh?
And cilantro you put at the same time with the.
With the fish. No, but this is for that's for the soup. This is for the radish, red radish, el picado de rábano.
Oh my goodness.
A ver.
Did you guys have to drive far?
It's in Yorba Linda.
Oh, that's not bad.
There's a little traffic coming back.
What's Friday? Friday.
Carbon Canyon.
You took Carbon Canyon?
Yeah, because with the traffic, it's faster.
Yeah.
I love the carbon canyon. Bonita.
Wait, are those washed, Mommy?
Sí. Yo les dejo esto o esto para agarrarlo. Este no tenía acá ni mucho, pues.
Wait, let me see. You didn't take the ends
Either
off.
this
No,
Yeah,
she
take
holds
them.
it so
or
she can
this.
hold it.
But you have to take the end off, Mommy.
When? Because you have to hold it on the other side.
Yeah, but take off that end.
What in?
Take off.
Like this one, see?
Yeah, take
Oh, the
It
this
ends
doesn't
off.
have any.
You need
Take
the end
this
that she starts
off.
with.
No, because I'm gonna grab it from here because it
Then
doesn't
take
have
this off.
it. It doesn't have it, listen, see?
It's there. You gotta take it over.
Maybe-
Do you want me to do that?
Okay,
You want to sit over there? You want to be over here?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you do it over here.
What's in?
That's what I put George and do it, he do it. Y le gusta agarrar estas grandes porque así no vuela por todos lados. Este va a ser
¿Esto
para-
lo picas?
Ya, pica esto tú, me así que este sí va picadito porque va para eso, ¿ves? Oh, también cebolla tiene que ir eso. La cebolla también.
Y lo pongo ahí en este.
Ajá, ya. Este es mixer, if you want.
Mita used to make me this all the time.
Picado de rábano?
Yeah.
Without the soup?
Without the soup.
Really?
Yeah, I think when she just had radishes that were gonna go bad, she put it with lemon and salt. 'Cause I love
Yeah,
it.
I love
Yeah.
it too. But I only like it with soup. I don't want it by itself.
Oh, it's so good. But, oh, you know it's good just with a tortilla.
Se lo agarra así con una cuchara, lo agarra en
Or with,
muy bueno.
Mita used to make it when she used to make, with meat.
With meat?
Oh, sí.
When she
El
made sopa de
salpicón.
res. Salpic-
Ajá,
oh, the
salpicón.
salpicón.
You
Yeah,
put a
so
lot
it's the
of
same
that,
thing,
uh-huh.
but she put the meat inside and then with
Uh-huh.
the...
You chop the meat very nice and fine.
Was that
And
from
then-
is that from the soup that she'd make from...
The caldo de
from
res.
Okay.
Yes, ajá.
And with a tortilla? Oh, okay.
Qué rico, sí. Y así es la única forma que ella come carne. Tacos así. Oh, dije, verás, así sí. Pero así
It's
después de
it's finely chopped.
chopped,
Yeah,
yo creo que no le molesta mucho.
yeah,
el
it's easy for her to digest probably. I forgot about that.
She's a very picky eater.
She is. If she likes some, like she'll complain and say, "Oh,
Only if she
I don't
likes
like anything. Nothing. My stomach doesn't accept anything." But if she likes it,
Yeah.
No le gusta comer nada de un día anterior, ¿eh?
oh, she doesn't
No
like
leftovers.
leftovers.
No, never. I prefer to eat beans cheeses.
But
With-
beans are
with cheese and
leftovers.
tortillas. ¿Ah? ¿That is?
Beans are leftovers.
No, no le gusta.
No, beans are leftover because you don't make beans every
Ah,
day.
por eso ella dice, I prefer to eat beans. That's
With the
the only
leftovers.
leftovers that you can eat, I think.
Mama.
Qué rico. Beautiful day today, huh?
Very nice.
Nice and sunny, not too hot, not too cold.
Is Levi at school?
He's at school.
Oh.
Where is Levi? At school?
At school.
Oh, yeah, he goes to school. Huh? Very good.
He goes all day. Well, he school ends for him like at 2:30, and then they transition into daycare thereafter.
Oh.
Then it's more just like fun stuff.
Then he's outside of the playground.
You have him for the homework?
They don't get homework,
They don't get
Mom.
homework yet.
They keep playing.
But they do like the schoolwork in there, like they're learning like tracing and
Oh, that's fun.
Se me olvidó decirte que trajeran una olla, Michelle.
I can go back.
Take one.
Oh, I can go.
Una de las que cierran bien.
I can just ask my mom or I can just go grab it from my mom.
Ella tiene un montón de ollas viejas.
I wasn't thinking you were gonna give me any, or else I would have brought them.
Claro que sí.
I just wanted to learn.
Just
I
watch.
wasn't-
You
Yeah.
can't eat.
No, I was fine with it. I just like I'm serious. I just need to learn this because Levi is just and I want him to keep on enjoying it. That's my thing.
Yeah.
So because it's very good.
Yeah,
for
it's
him.
nutritious.
Y hace mucho que no le hago, hace mucho que no he hecho.
When's the last time you guys gave him frozen?
Well, my mom was very good about like because we were like, oh, we don't know when we're gonna get more, so we would try to like,
Freeze
like,
it?
She freeze it, yeah. I think the last one she might have had maybe was 2 weeks ago. Maybe.
Oh.
So not super long, but what he loves doing is he's very picky with like textures and stuff and things being mixed together. But he loves getting the salmon, so he'll take the salmon. Cause that's the only fish he eats is salmon.
Before he used to eat the shrimp too. but
He
no
used to
more.
before when he was 2. He used to eat shrimp also, and I don't know what happened. Just one day he woke up and he stopped.
But he said in his video when he put the shrimp in the soup too. And he,
Well, that's what he does with the salmon.
He just
dips,
dips
he's like,
it?
yeah, he's like, wait, let me dip, and he dips it and then he'll put the salmon. Because the soup is so flavorful. But it's good that he likes salmon because when we ever go eat at a Japanese restaurant, they always have like salmon, like grilled salmon teriyaki, so we can at least order that for
He
him.
likes it like that.
Yeah.
Will he eat sushi?
They can't eat. There's certain ages where they can't eat sushi yet because it's raw, and I think it's 6 years old is
When they
I
can
mean, people
start.
probably do it before.
Mm-hmm.
I think they can eat like the shrimp sushi because it's
Okay.
at 4. But raw sushi, I think the recommendation is not to start until 6. And I honestly don't think he's gonna like it because he doesn't
Even
like.
if it's salmon?
Yeah, he doesn't like anything like slimy type of texture.
Does he like avocado?
No, and that's the first food I started him at 7 years old because I wanted him to like eggs and avocado. And ever since he was 7 months old, he would just no. And then eggs, doesn't like eggs. Anything with eggs. Even if you give him fried rice, he'll find the egg in there.
Oh. ¿Lo pico todo, mami?
No. Como así, mira.
So I get egg into him by making him waffles and eggs.
Uh-huh. But he's not allergic to it.
No, nope. He just doesn't like
it.
the taste, and he must be able to taste it distinctly because I will try to hide it in something, and he will take it out of his mouth. 'Cause he can, even if it's like this small.
Wow.
And he'll be like, "Yucky, Mom, you gave me egg."
Just blend it
wow.
like in pancakes or something.
So yeah,
like
so I
that.
have to do it in pancakes and waffles, and then he's fine. He can't really taste it.
With Melissa, I gave her some.
At like 4
Egg.
months old.
And she loves it. She was so
I
happy.
was like, let
But
my
then she
throat swell.
She started crying, scratching her ears, her eyes. Her eyes got red, and I
Wait,
said,
was this egg
what
or
happened?
egg?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because
And
you can start with egg whites. I think the recommendation is starting at 7 months or 6 months, and then egg yolk. Then egg yolk at 1 year because of the allergies.
And
But some people just start.
I give her a shower maybe with this. No. She
Keep
I
on.
called her doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, what new did you give her? Hey, doctor. Oh, no, she's too young. But run to the pharmacy, buy some Benadryl, give it right there, give it to her. And I'm gonna call you in 10 minutes, okay? Okay, if she's not okay, come to the office and I'm gonna give her a shot. No, but she was okay.
She's okay. So she's just too young.
Okay, now you're gonna wait maybe until a year, and you're gonna mix little bit by little bit, and
See, yeah.
she's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of kids are, even after a year old, they're allergic to eggs. I think Liz's daughter was allergic to eggs, and the other daughter was allergic to milk. So I remember they had to get her special milk because it was, I don't know, it was.
So yo cuando está hirviendo le pones los vegetales, mami?
Oh, what are we doing? I'm gonna put it right now.
She's being impatient.
I'm gonna put it right now so it can start getting warm at least. There's the celery and the
Celery and the carrots?
carrots.
Okay, so we waited for it to boil for about 15 minutes, maybe.
It didn't boil though.
Yeah.
Well, just heat it up for
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes, and now we're adding.
As soon as it starts boiling, we're gonna put the
fish.
heads.
So right now you're just adding the celery and the carrots.
The carrots on there.
Okay.
Send us a video of Levi getting his fish soup today.
Well, he's gonna be super excited. I think
Does he like picado de rábano?
no.
No.
The only type of he likes cucumbers with lemon and salt.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I try to give him one.
Does he
after
like
this.
chili at all?
No. I forgot where I think we're at a pizza place, and you know if you go to certain places, like the pepperoni might be a little bit
Yeah.
spicy, and so he can feel when it's even a little bit spicy. He'd be like, "This is too hot, too hot. Give me my water." So he's very picky, very. Like there's a lot of things he doesn't. He doesn't like pasta. Doesn't like pizza. Rarely. I can get him to eat pizza sometimes. Just if like I incentivize him. Like if you eat pizza, I'll give you something.
But he likes pizza.
But not really. He doesn't like cheese.
Oh, he doesn't like cheese.
Which makes it impossible sometimes for his lunches. Like you know. But he does it. He's never liked cheese.
What about when he goes to school? He takes lunch?
So he's very
Or-
picky. He won't do any of the lunches there. We've already tried. So I have it scheduled where on Mondays he takes chicken and rice.
You like that?
He'll eat that. Because luckily they have a microwave, so they can warm it up for him. And then Tuesdays he does chicken nuggets that I cook dino nuggets that I have here at home. And I make those in the morning before he goes, and then they warm it up for him. And Wednesdays he goes to my mom. Thursdays he gets a hot dog from Costco because he loves their Costco hot dogs. So we get one the night
And those are
before.
big ones, huh?
Yeah, and then I cut up, but he won't eat the bread. So much the bread is more the wiener.
wiener.
Yeah, and then of course I put snacks and fruit in them. And then Fridays today was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Every week he has the same thing.
Exactly, same thing every day because those are the only things he'll eat. Like that doesn't require like soup or. I don't want him drinking soup at school. That
Yeah.
would be so messy for him
Yeah.
to sit there, and they only have so long to do it. But no, like he won't do pizza. Like if I send him pizza or make it in the morning, like he'll get pizza. No.
¿Este limón para qué es, Mami?
Para este.
Do this.
Oh, ¿todos estos limones los vamos a echar ahí?
Yo creo, ¿no?
I don't know. I've never
Maybe.
seen him.
1, 2, 3.
3 lemons.
Tan grande, ¿verdad?
Yeah, they're good. I think these are your mom's.
Oh, the lemons.
Me trajo Mariela un día esto. Ay, qué bueno, porque ya no tengo yo.
They're expensive. Like if you go to the store, like well, each lemon's like $1.
Ajá, bien caros, ¿verdad?
Not yet.
Como está frillito,
Yeah.
se toma más tiempo en calentar todo.
Is your camera still on?
Yeah. Yeah, I recorded them for up to like an hour and a half, and then I just upload it on YouTube and delete it. So it doesn't-
Oh, delete it from your phone.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I was scared too because I was like, I've never done anything besides like 2 minutes or something. So I was like,
I'll send you the YouTube link as soon as I upload it.
you have any other recipe ones on there?
I think I tried recording one. What was it? I recorded one. I can't remember what it was. Remember we were cooking something, Mommy? I don't know if it was. I have panes con pollo written down.
Oh, that
you
one's
do?
one I need.
Yeah.
Ah,
Did
did
you
panes
learn?
con pollo.
Did you learn the onions?
Yeah, that's easy.
that's easy.
With
huh?
the
It's
vinegar?
just vinegar, oil,
Uh-huh.
salt,
is it vinegar?
pepper.
Carrots, you saute the carrots first because those are hard. And then the onions all together, but first the carrots.
Okay.
And you saute a little bit like that. And garlic, when they see that they're done, then you put a little bit of
Apple cider vinegar.
vinegar. Uh-huh.
Have you made them yet?
¿Cómo que se llama?
Not by myself.
Okay.
Ah,
I needed to figure that one out because Kent loves those.
Yeah.
So good.
We'll do that one next time. Maybe we can
a
make
este
a big
también le vamos a
batch and
poner
invite
un
everyone over.
poquitito.
Eat
And put
outside.
them in jars and stuff. Oh.
Orégano, este es orégano.
Oregano.
Le vamos a
This is
poner un
bay leaves.
bay leaf, ajá. Le vamos a poner unas 2 hojitas a este.
Oh wait,
Y
are we putting
también-
on the soup?
See?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
On the
Un
fly.
poquitito.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
So what are you putting right now, Mom?
Hold on, no, wait, not yet. What's that? That is
Oregano.
Oregano.
Dried
Just a little
oregano,
Dry oregano. Uh-huh.
bit.
and
Okay.
then a bay leaf.
Yeah, could be fresh or dry. Uh-huh. And two bay leaves. Uh-huh.
And you crush them.
This.
The
Uh-huh.
oregano you crush.
Yeah.
But
uh-huh.
not the bay leaf. You don't crush
No,
the bay leaf.
no, easier to take it out when you wanna serve. Oh, now it's spinning. One. Ay, two. That was half. I'm gonna put another half right there. Now we're gonna put the heads, okay? 3 heads, 2 from the two
Catfish.
salmon heads and yes, the catfish. Figure first.
So that's the catfish head.
This is the catfish. Okay.
So we had 2 salmon heads and a catfish head that went in.
Eh, naman nakalisin. Half ko sa kare-kare. It's very long. You like all these kinds of fish, eh?
Never had catfish.
No? No, I put some
Or maybe I
catfish
have
in
had it and I just didn't know it was catfish. Yeah.
Very tender, the catfish, and tasty.
I like fishes as long as they're not too like fishy. Some fishes are really fishy.
Oh, you got it again. And this is gonna go with the rest of the fish.
So how much longer do you cook the heads from the other fish?
3, 4 minutes. And then this another 5 minutes or maybe less.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I think the hard part is going grocery shopping before
And getting it. And then I think cleaning it out because your mom was cleaning the guts and the gills.
She did clean?
Sometimes they ask you if you want it clean, go ahead and ask them to clean it for you.
Yeah.
They take all this and
Yeah, I don't want to clean any fish.
I don't mind.
Do they charge you extra to clean it?
No.
Then why don't you ask?
Because sometimes they ask, sometimes they don't.
Why don't you ask though?
They're so busy, I don't want to bother people.
Alright, so we put the heads in. We're gonna let them
Boil for
5
5 minutes.
and then we'll add the rest of the fish.
Yes, all shrimp and all kinds of fish. There you have.
Wait, did you write down the onion one or no?
I'm pretty sure. I have to check my phone. But
It's stuff like that where it's like easy enough, but I will forget one step
Yeah.
and will throw everything off. That's how I just learned to write.
I'm pretty sure I wrote it down. In fact, I could check my notes on here. Oh, tortitas? Do you like tortitas?
I do like tortitas. The funny thing is my grandma used to always cook tortitas, like when she was cooking all the time when we were little. And then she would cook them like every single week, and I just got tired of it. Like, you know, when you're younger, it's just like, oh,
That's how I used to feel
And then,
about.
because it used to be rotation with like pollo guisado,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
tortitas.
Pollo guisado every week, huh?
Every week.
But
like,
you like
same.
pollo guisado?
Well, yeah. And so the pollo guisado, that's spaghetti. And then I do remember just getting tired of it. And then I remember my mom makes them now, which makes them really good. And they taste so good now because I don't get them very often. But my mom makes it with turkey, and it's really good.
I do too.
Yeah.
I learned how to make them because Josh loves
Does he like?
tortitas.
Do you make the tomato sauce too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have to learn. Yeah, I think the tomato sauce should be in Grandma's book, but I don't think I've ever.
No, that's a different tomato sauce.
Oh, which
Well, I don't know
the
if
same.
Grandma uses the same one, but she uses a chunky one. She makes a chunky sauce.
But
tomato
same
sauce.
color, like an orangey kind of.
Hers, no. The one that's Mita's cookbook is like the one that goes on top of tostadas. And on top of huevos rancheros.
I thought that was the same sauce that Grandma.
She uses a different one. She makes a chunky like.
I made
red
my
sauce.
own.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we start with, he was giving George some,
White acid.
yes.
Maybe the
Acid reflux.
vinegar?
And because it's the can, because we used to use the cans.
Did Grandma use the canned
Yes.
tomatoes? Because I remember her just using tomatoes, onions. I
Or
remember
maybe later then.
chili.
For the for what? What are you talking about? For
The salsa
Salsa
that
de
she
tomate?
make. Yeah, the salsa de tomate that she make for the tortillas are the same ones
oh
that she
yeah,
used
yeah.
for.
No, I thought you was talking about the sopa de albóndigas.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure she does make a different
A
salsa.
chunkier one?
She makes a chunky one because the one that's grandma's cookbook is just like a smooth
Yeah.
orangey salsa sauce.
But that's the same one that she would make for tostadas too. But then we ended up just putting, at one point, we ended up just making the chili sauce of onions, cilantro, and lemon.
I'm gonna put a little bit more of this fish. Still, it needs a little bit more flavor.
Okay.
I'm gonna just these two, no more salt, I think.
At that point, it's all just to taste, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And you tap the top.
Huh?
And you tap the top for good luck.
That takes longer, huh?
yeah. Well, I also don't want to cut my finger, so I have to keep on looking at you.
Uh-huh.
I think I've done that before with doing mozzarella cheese. Where's Chanel?
She's somewhere over there.
Somewhere around.
I saw her just
I
a little
just
while ago.
fed her. That's why she's
calm.
going to sleep.
Does she like being by herself more than?
When people are over, she doesn't like to be around
Oh,
them.
so it's
And unless she's intrigued by them. Like there's some people she is really curious about and she's like all up over them. Like
Interesting.
like my cousin Amir for some reason, she'll like to be all up on him. And my tia Ali, she's really interested in her. But there's sometimes if there's too much commotion going on, she's like, no, I don't want to be around. Unless she's hungry.
Ya huele, oh.
You can smell it?
Oh, mija, eso es
You
muy
still have your
importante.
pig?
Huh?
Do you still have your
We
pig?
do. Yeah, but he's
grew a
out.
lot or no?
He's at full size. But I have no idea how much he weighs, but he at least probably weighs 90
Is he
pounds.
inside the house?
No. Yeah, after Levi was like, once Levi was able to walk around, no, he's outside. He has our house has like a little side thing, like the side of the house where like you put your trash cans and things like that. So he has that side. But they're animals, they're just very to themselves. They're just like
They
they
get along good?
with Levi.
Right?
Yeah, but since he's so big, I try not to let them get too close to him because like he does the pig doesn't know any better, right? Then like you can knock him over and things like that. So I just
Can you take him for a walk?
we used to when he was younger, but right now, like now that he's older, he won't go on.
¿Quién, oye?
El cerdito.
Oh,
The
¿Cómo
swine.
que se llama? What's her name?
Hamilton.
Huh?
Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton, yes. I remember that they has a last name, but I remember.
All that.
¿cuántos
Okay.
años tiene ya el varonito ahora?
Hamilton, huh?
¿Cuántos años tiene?
We got him right before Levi, so he just turned 5.
5.
¿Y qué come, Michelle? ¿Qué?
There's
His favorite food.
well, his main food is like it's pig food. It's like pellets, like little pellets. And so he'll get like 2 big bowls of that a day, morning and night. But he also eats all like our leftover.
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna ask, he's like a little garbage.
Yeah, because they're like veggies and stuff is really good. So anytime I have like a banana that's gonna go bad that we're not gonna eat, he's kind of like our disposal. You can give
Can you use his poop for anything?
you technically could if you want, but I don't want it to smell like.
Fertilizer.
Yeah, you can use it for fertilizer. But the good thing is like he'll eat any leftover like veggies and stuff that are going bad
Or uncooked things like lettuce.
does he like lettuce? Yeah, he'll eat lettuce, eat spinach. Like our spinach that's gonna go bad from Costco, we'll just give it to him right before it goes bad. So yeah, I'm trying to think what he doesn't like.
It's been 8 minutes, mommy.
Oh, yeah?
Mira, yo estoy viendo hace rato ya.
Ay, pues no, es que le acaba de poner las cabezas y dejó de hervir.
Mm.
Okay, let's-
Entonces ahora sí hay que ponerle todo.
You're in the way of the video, Dad.
Hmm?
There's a video going on.
So we waited about 10
Oh, I'm
minutes
sorry,
after the
I'm
heads
sorry.
went in, and now we're adding.
I'm sorry.
Not the shrimps yet, Mom?
Sí, todo. Everything goes in there. Todo eso le da más sabor, ¿verdad? Huevo.
Me hago por ahí por
Careful, Mom.
I know.
Vanessa, how long now does everything's in there? How long do you wait about?
Easy 5 minutes because it's gonna start boiling, see? Stop. Because everything is cold.
Yeah.
5, 6 minutes. Camber time, they start boiling faster because it's hot almost.
This is quicker to cook than
Yes. Caldo de
than bean
res
soup.
or...
Than bean soup.
Oh, yes, of course. Uh-huh.
Beans could take
Un día de eso compré unos frijoles tan duros.
I was telling my mom,
3 hours y no se ablandaron nunca.
see, when I started learning how to just make it, I was like, Mom, it took me almost 3 hours for those beans to get soft. And she's like, oh, you're doing it wrong. And I was like, no, like, I did
What
everything
else?
you told me
What
to, but
wrong,
it must have just been the beans. So what I've read is like it's good to just water the beans like even the
Overnight?
night before
Uh-huh.
or that morning if you know you're gonna make it later, and so that will help soften them
I
up
heard
more.
from this lady, she said that it doesn't give you gases. It is good because the beans has a kind of acid,
Uh-huh.
and then the acid goes up. But then I heard from a doctor, he said the same thing. They said, oh, okay, it's good to soak them a night before or
Yeah.
at least 3 hours before you
Yeah.
cook it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, but I've learned that it depends on the beans, and some beans are better than others. Like,
Yeah.
um, so
What vegetables do you put in your bean soup when you make it besides carrots?
I like to put some zucchini and huiquil.
Oh, whiskey.
Uh-huh.
Well, is whiskey different than chayote?
Same thing.
Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, because my mom.
Chayote muy simple, same thing.
Oh, okay, my mom calls it chayote, and my grandma called it whiskey. You know.
Comestible ya.
What's the
Tiene, creo
difference?
que tiene como espinas.
yes. How's Josh?
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see him?
I don't know. I actually saw him since it was like down the street from my apartment, his appointment.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just went home real quick and saw him for a little bit.
Do you get to see him on weekends?
He usually comes.
Okay.
He usually comes spend a day or two here.
La lavé pero no la puse en la secadora. Dije, vaya a ser que se me encoja, que era bien chiquita. Me gusta este size.
Yeah. ¿Se secó ya? Good.
And with the rest of the fish, it lower the, well, let's say, the salt and all those things. So we're gonna wait until it started boiling.
What do you mean it lowers the salt?
Yeah, because the fish, all that kind of fish and shrimp doesn't have any salt.
So are you saying that
It
soaks it up?
it absorbs it?
Ajá,
Oh.
mira, ajá. Entonces nos va a necesitar un poquito de fuerte.
Gotcha.
Sí,
Ya.
depending on the flavor of every.
And then what also takes longer for the beans to cook when you make bean soup is if you put salt too early, it takes longer for the beans
Oh
to
yeah,
cook.
salt affects like cooking.
Yeah, but it's a
Boil.
lot. Like I've tried it before and I was like, why is it taking this long? So you want to put it later or else it takes longer.
Like you said, there is different kinds of beans.
Mm-hmm. Or
Some
different
that I-
brands.
Some that I soak, it cut in half, and all the skins removes, and I don't like that.
Oh, it comes right off.
It comes right out, and I don't like it. But
Yeah,
I don't know, it depends on the kind of the
It depends on the brand though too. Like it makes a difference. I forgot the one. Like my mom always just buys it for me when she goes to either Winkle or God knows, one of them has it. But I tried using. I was using Goya. And then what else?
I got beans from organic brown beans from Sprouts, and they come out good.
Hello?
Yeah.
Just the same.
Come home.
Just depends though, but certain brands are just like, yeah, they don't cook the same.
Huh? Yeah.